Now, do you know the most difficult thing you are ever going to do? The most difficult thing you are ever going to do would be about sticking to your budget. That would be the most difficult thing you ever have to do. Now, there's budgeting is very simple. Once you get your income, 10% must definitely go towards your savings or investments. That is 10 to 15% minimum. Now, depending on how old you are or your age, you can definitely split your budgeting, your savings and investment between 10 to 25%. But as minimum should be 10 to 15%. How you split it out? These are some of the factors you consider. Number one will be about charity. They say pay your tithe. So once your 10% is out for your savings and investment, the next 10% goes out for your tithe or your charity or philanthropic activities. Then you have to consider your housing. So 10% for savings and investment, 10% goes for giving and charity, another 10% to 15% goes for your food, another 5 to 10% goes for your utilities, which can be your cell phone bills, your electricity bills from Dewa, Sewa, your water bill, internet, cell phone bills. Another, you can say another 25% will definitely go towards your housing, right? You have to pay your rent or you definitely pay your mortgage. Transportation will definitely be about 5 to 10% of that, depending on how close or far you are live from your office. Health insurance. You definitely have to have a health insurance and definitely plan for additional expenses with regards to that. Then you have your insurance, which is life insurance. It can be a term insurance or a whole of life insurance. You definitely have to include this in your budget because these are monthly expenses, which definitely you have to consider because they help when it's time for need. They say when insurance is normally not available or very expensive when you need it the most. So when you don't need it, you have to plan so that when the time comes, it becomes an breeze or an ease. Recreation. Families go out, they eat, they have dinner together, they have playtime. So this is something you can budget maybe 5% because 10 to 15% goes out for the insurance. Then your personal spending, maybe for your clothes or for whatever it is that you are doing to keep your life smoothly running, 5 to 10%. And then miscellaneous, which I can, you don't know where these expenses come out, particularly in the UAE, it's very challenging. So each day you go out, maybe for fuel or for something, you have to spend some money. Now, what are some of the strategies you use to be sure of this budgeting? There's the oldest trick I can tell you about is the envelope system. Yeah, you can use a spreadsheet. Yes, you can use apps, but the easiest one is get you an envelope. For example, get you about 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 envelopes. Label giving 10%, label savings 10%, label food 10 to 15%, label utilities 5 to 10%, label housing cost 25%, label transportation 10%, label health insurance 5 to 10%, label life insurance 10 to 25%, label recreation, label personal spending, label miscellaneous. Now, once these envelopes you have, you put the percentage or the amount of money you need to spend for each of you have assigned for each of these tasks. Right. So now you have to be very, very disciplined because it's very challenging to follow this. So once you have this envelope system in place, you have your Excel or your app in place. Now you use this envelope. Once you deplete the money in each envelope, you can't do that activity, you can't spend on it anymore. And by the end of the month, if you find out that after all expenditure, there's still some extra money left, then that is wonderful. You can now use that towards more savings or towards more charity or for any other activity or for you push it forward to next month's budget. So I hope this is of much value to you. If you have questions, I'll be happy to answer them. In the meantime, I hope this strategy was helpful and have a wonderful day.